Do you think that immigration is an important issue in this country?
Yeah, it is, but now it's too late. The border's gone.
So, don't you think a lot of those people are coming over for jobs as well?
If you watch the footage, it's all men.
No, for jobs though.
No, they're coming to kill us.
So you think the immigrants are coming to kill us?
The men, terrorists, are coming to kill us. We have people from Russia, China, the Middle East, everything. And if you watch the videos of who's coming, there's not very many women and children.
So who's coming to kill us then?
Well, I'd say the terrorist groups that don't like us. I mean, I think Hamas said they're going to attack us here, and our government issued some kind of warning.
No, I just meant when talking about immigration. When you see the immigrants coming over, you think because there's so many men, they're all coming to kill us?
Well, first of all, they're entering our country illegally, and yeah, I don't feel safe. If I've already had 2 people murdered in my life, and how is it going to get any better from here?
Who were they murdered by?
My daughter. Well, people that should have been in jail, but our court system don't keep them in there.
Were these both illegal immigrants?
Illegal immigrants? No, you're talking about the court system now. We're talking about the courts letting criminals, they say there's not enough evidence.
All these interviews with Donald Trump supporters are prime examples of how persistent propaganda works on people's minds. He broke down fear after fear with a pretty accurate recitation of who he's been told are the men coming to kill us. So how long until they finally come and kill us? Because we keep hearing that they're coming to get us. Maybe like those caravans that Republicans stopped talking about once the 2018 midterm elections were over. So let's dive into the blatant white supremacist talking points that Trump has his followers mimicking.
Former president the other day said that illegal immigration is poisoning the blood of America. What do you think that meant?
Well, I think all the other countries have already been through this. It's a replacement of us all. Because a lot of us people, they're saying now they're letting the immigrants come across the border because nobody in America is having babies. Well, I've only had 2 kids, and we couldn't afford no more kids because everything costs so much. And so really, we didn't have more kids because they made life so expensive,
Let's go back to the replacement stuff. Do you think a lot of these people are coming over here to replace us?
Well, it's a global thing. They've already came to all the other countries doing this. I mean, this is happening in Germany and, France, and they even say it over there, it's replacement. And even people like the black community, they feel they're being replaced because all the people are coming and taking over their neighborhoods. So they're feeling it.
Do you see America as a country of immigrants?
Absolutely. I was an Italian, 5 generations. We have Vietnam people that, are from Vietnam. I've never had I know how to cook, egg rolls, things like that.
It's global. People from the globe are heading to other countries on the same planet to replace good, pure people from Germany and France. I think I'm seeing a pattern of who he thinks are the legitimate citizens of the world. We can condition people to proudly say stuff like this right before settling back to the guilt-cleansing one-liners like, we're a nation of immigrants. I can make egg rolls and tacos. Now, see if you can make sense of how Martin Luther King would have supported Donald Trump because of Ben Carson. Because I've watched it a few times and I still can't figure it out.
What do you think Dr. King would think of the former President Trump?
You'd probably like him.
How come?
He brought people together, I think. The ones that did want to come together. There's some people that just don't want to get along, but, I think he brought people together and did good things. Like Ben Carson, I'd take him for president.
And because he's African American, you think that?
No, he's just a good businessman. He was a neurosurgeon. His mind is, Ben Carson is giving up retiring just to go around and start programs in different young and schools because, he feels America's being destroyed, so he cannot retire now from his neuro.
But what does that have to do with Dr. King?
Well, Dr. King, you asked me if Dr. King, Trump, they would have liked each other. I think they would have.
And then you answer with Ben Carson's or Dr.
I'm
Carson.
just throwing it out that Ben Carson would be a good president. And, Dr. King probably would have liked Ben Carson, too.